Have you ever felt so angry that you wanted to scream, punch, or break something? Maybe you were stuck in traffic, or someone said something rude to you, or you had a bad day at work. Anger is a normal and healthy emotion, but it can also be destructive and harmful if you don't know how to manage it. In this video, we will share with you 5 ways to control your anger in 2024 so you can live a happier and more peaceful life. These tips are based on scientific research and proven techniques that can help you calm down and positively cope with your anger. Stay tuned and let's get started. The first tip is to identify your triggers. Discovering your triggers is like uncovering the secret codes to your anger. These triggers can be anything from certain situations, people, words, or events that set off a fiery reaction within you. Once you've cracked the code, you gain the power to dodge these anger landmines, or better yet, prepare a strategic response, preventing impulsive or aggressive reactions. Picture this: traffic jams are your kryptonite. Armed with this knowledge, you become a superhero in your daily commute, leaving earlier, grooving to soothing tunes, or turning the car into your Zen den with deep breathing exercises. Alternatively, if your boss is the culprit, you can avoid unnecessary interactions, remind yourself of the job's bright spots, or rally support from your colleagues. In essence, understanding your triggers puts you in the driver's seat of your anger, allowing you to steer its course instead of being at its mercy. It's like having a superpower that transforms potential explosions into controlled superhero-level responses. The second tip is to practice relaxation techniques. Unlocking the art of relaxation is like having a secret arsenal to cool down the heat of anger. Think of it as a toolbox filled with techniques that can turn your body and mind into an oasis of calm. Whether it's mastering the art of mindful breathing, diving into the serenity of meditation, striking a pose in yoga, or letting your muscles progressively unwind, these techniques are your go-to superheroes. Imagine it. With a few intentional breaths or a quick yoga stretch, you're not just chilling out, you're dialing down your blood pressure, heart rate, and stress levels, those usual suspects that spike when anger pays a visit. What's more, these techniques are your personal time machines, bringing you back to the present moment and saving you from dwelling on the past or stressing about the future. The beauty of it all? You don't need fancy gear or a PhD in relaxation. These techniques are your anytime, anywhere companions, accessible to all, whether you're in the office, at home, or stuck in traffic. Dive into the wealth of resources online, or explore handy apps that guide you through these relaxation rituals. Here's the golden ticket. Make these techniques a regular part of your routine, and voila, they become second nature. Consider it your superpower, ready to be unleashed whenever the need arises. The third tip is to practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is like the magic wand that liberates you from the clutches of resentment, bitterness, or anger, whether it's directed at someone who wronged you or even at yourself for a misstep. Forgiving doesn't mean you're giving a thumbs up to what happened, forgetting, or even rekindling ties with the person who caused the hurt. It's more like declaring independence from the negative emotions that have been holding you hostage and choosing to embark on a fresh chapter of your life. Think of forgiveness as a power-up for your well-being. It's not just about mental and physical health. It's a game changer for your relationships and a surefire way to crank up your happiness meter. Granted, forgiveness isn't a walk in the park. It takes time and effort, but fear not, for the journey to forgiveness kicks off with acknowledging your feelings, letting them out in a healthy manner, putting yourself in the other person's shoes, and ultimately deciding to hit the release button. Should you find the path challenging, don't hesitate to call in reinforcements. Therapists, friends, or spiritual leaders can be your trusty sidekicks in this quest for forgiveness. After all, in the grand adventure of life, forgiveness is your secret weapon for reclaiming peace, and moving forward. The fourth tip is to communicate assertively. Unlock the door to conflict resolution and healthy relationships through the art of communication. When anger comes knocking, it's easy to slip into passive-aggressive or the infamous passive-aggressive mode, creating a storm that not only worsens the situation, but also takes a toll on your self-esteem and reputation. The golden ticket? Assertive communication. Imagine it as the superhero cape you don when navigating conversation. With a mix of respect, honesty, and confidence, you express your feelings, opinions, and requests without trampling on the rights of others. This isn't just about curbing anger. It's a strategic move to up your chances of getting what you want or finding that sweet compromise. To communicate assertively, you can use I statements, such as, "I feel angry when you interrupt me," rather than, "You are so rude." Throw in some active listening techniques, asking questions, and giving feedback to show you're tuned in to the other person's perspective and clear up any communication hiccups. And don't forget the power of positive body language, eye contact, a friendly smile, and the occasional nod, all geared towards delivering your message with maximum impact. With assertive communication as your sidekick, you're not just talking, you're conquering conflicts and building bridges to stronger connections. The fifth tip is to seek professional help. Anger can sometimes serve as a red flag, signaling deeper issues like depression, anxiety, trauma, or a personality disorder. While anger management techniques have their place, they might not be the superhero solution. That's where the professionals come in. Therapists, counselors, and doctors can be your allies in navigating the complex landscape of emotions. Think of it as assembling your dream team to uncover the roots of your anger. Professional help not only pinpoints the underlying causes, but also tailors a treatment plan just for you, whether it involves medication, therapy, or counseling. It's like having a personalized roadmap to emotional well-being. But that's not all. This dream team equips you with a toolkit of coping skills. Picture problem solving, stress management, and emotional regulation as your secret weapons, helping you tackle anger in a way that's not just healthy, but transformative. Here's the kicker. There's no shame in reaching out for professional support. It's a courageous step that can pave the way for significant positive changes in your life. So think of it as leveling up, because when it comes to your well-being, seeking help is a game changer. So these are the 5 ways to control your anger in 2024. I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope you will try some of these tips the next time you feel angry. Remember, anger is not a bad emotion, but it can be harmful if you don't manage it well. By following these tips, you can learn to control your anger